That's me scuba diving in Maui. It was exhilarating, terrifying, and astonishing all at the same time. Everyone should get to experience the thrill of venturing under the ocean and immersing themselves in nature. But will nature remain beautiful and untouched? Or will oil companies ruin it for all of us? Oil companies insistent on offshore drilling might obliterate the opportunity. Offshore oil rigs pose a serious threat to nature. In 2010, there was an explosion of an oil rig in the Gulf of Mexico. The explosion caused the oil well to blow out or start leaking into the ocean. The oil rig was equipped with a blowout preventer, but it failed, and it continued to leak into the ocean for 5 months. The spill cost $40 billion, but environmentally, the cost is unimaginable. Alternative energy minimizes our impact on the environment. Solar, wind, and hydroelectric power could completely replace fossil fuels. They could be adapted to heat and cool homes, power our electronics, and even fuel our cars. But is it possible to entirely end the use of fossil fuels? It's impossible to say. Realistically, solar or wind-powered cars remain in the future, so we must obtain fuel more effectively. Unfortunately, offshore drilling is necessary to sustain our consumption rate of 19,150,000 barrels of oil per day. But how can we continue without polluting the environment? It is not safe for the underwater ecosystem to continue this practice unless a design can be constructed that significantly lowers the threat. This is the design of the oil well and blowout preventer that was used on the exploded oil rig in 2010. As you can see, if a blowout does occur and the blowout preventer fails, there's nowhere for the oil to go but into the ocean. A better design would be one with a metal container that surrounds the entire apparatus. The container would be vacuum sealed so that if there was an emergency situation, the container would fill with oil and could empty into a containment vessel. I would like to be part of the solution to the offshore drilling crisis because I have always been passionate about environmental issues. In 2007, as a 5th grader, I submitted a political cartoon concerning pollution to the student edition of my local newspaper. It won 3rd place. Traveling to exotic places like Hawaii and Puerto Rico have taught me how valuable and incredible nature is, and that it remains everyone's duty, even oil companies, to protect it. It has been one of my lifelong dreams to become part of the solution to pollution, because if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem.